Hey guys, Utah Steve here, back for another video, and today I was tagged once again for the 10 question quarantine challenge. So there are 10 questions here that hopefully I can answer to your satisfaction. I was tagged by Nicole Hikesalot. Check out her channel. I'll put her link in the description down below. Basically, these are questions geared towards how I've been handling the physical distancing. I don't want to call it social distancing because there's no reason to socially distance from each other. Or else why am I making a video right now, right? So I'm sitting here swinging in my hammock in my secret spot in the mountains. I'm close, I'm far away. I'm close, I'm far away. Having a great time on a beautiful spring day. It is Mother's Day today. So happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers, or people who wish you were mothers, or who used to be mothers. I don't know where this is going, but let's get on with the question, shall we? Here is question number 1. How many rolls of toilet paper do you currently have? I believe Nicole's answer was like some insane number, like 24 or 29. I was like, wow, that is so much toilet paper. But the truth is, I used to keep toilet paper like that. I just can't find it anymore. So I've been using the leaves here in the forest and branches. It's all I've got. And some of those little toilet paper things from the MREs I take on my hikes. That's no, I'm kidding. I have 2 rolls currently, really big rolls. One on the holder and one in the cupboard. That is all that's in my house. I do have the MRE ones, lots of them. I was at the store the other day, and for the first time in about 2 months, I saw multi-packs of toilet paper. So they're starting to come back into the stores. So my next trip to the store, that will be an investment I make. Usually, I don't have any girls in my house. There's me and my 2 little boys. I have an adult son that pays rent, lives in my house with me. He's almost never there because he works all the time. So, and I've got two dogs that are both boys and a cat that's a boy. And of course they don't use toilet paper. And why am I telling you this? My point is, we don't use as much toilet paper as women do. Women have to use it every time they use the bathroom, obviously, and men don't. So 2 rolls will probably last me half a month. Another 2 weeks. A roll a week probably is average for my house. So long story short, I have 2 rolls and I plan to buy more, and hopefully nothing stops that from happening, or I will be using leaves and branches and MRE toilet paper. So far I'm okay. All right, question 2. What has been the biggest challenge or biggest change since the lockdown? First of all, that term, lockdown, usually has something to do with martial law. That means the military is driving up and down your street, yelling at you to stay indoors, and making sure you do. It didn't quite get to that point, at least not where I live. I wouldn't call it a lockdown. I would call it a necessary suggestion. Most people took it seriously and just did it. You know, nobody felt like they were going to go to jail. I mean, if you did, maybe you're reading the wrong news or listening to the wrong news. But I don't believe, at least where in my neck of the woods, that it was an actual lockdown, or is. And they've lightened some of the things up recently, loosened things up. But the biggest change I noticed was the traffic. That's a strange thing to notice, but where I live, the traffic is usually pretty heavy certain times of the day. And every day has been like a Sunday or a Saturday where everybody headed out of town for the weekend, and the roads are empty, and it's kind of been almost ghostly. Downtown Ogden, I live in a city called Ogden in Utah. Downtown has been just desolate. Nobody walking down the street. None of the stores are open. I mean, now it's starting to, like I said, loosen up. So it's starting to feel less apocalyptic. That was the hardest thing, was not seeing people in a normal way from day to day, unless you went to the grocery store, and even then people were spread pretty far apart. That's the biggest change. And in my personal life, not so much. I'm an introvert naturally, so I socially distance, I physically distance anyway. I'm very social when I want to be. Anyway, the biggest change has been traffic. You're gonna get long rambling stories from me. That's just how it is. Number 3, where are you currently parked or docked? Well, I'm guessing this probably came from like a, you know, living in your van down by the river type genre. I love those channels. I'm jealous of people who get to do that, like Catherine Gregory and others I watch. SUV something, this guy that travels all around Utah and just lives in his car. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I haven't done that, so I am currently I am docked right here in the woods at my secret spot, in my favorite spot near my home. But I mostly am just docked at home. I've just been home. I have a house. It doesn't have wheels, so that's where I am. That's where I stay. Okay. Question number 4. What have you gone without recently? I have to say, God, my backpack just fell. I thought something was coming through the woods. Okay, edit that one out. Oh my gosh. I have to say that for the most part, I've been very blessed. I still have my job. My job is considered essential. Did not have my hours cut. In fact, I'm working overtime. And I've had plenty of food. I would say the thing I've missed the most is just normal interactions between people. Not just in my personal life, but in general. Just going to the store, or going to a movie, or going to a restaurant, that kind of thing. That has been those have been the things I've gone without. But they're not things that I can necessarily... I'm not going to have a panic attack without them. So I haven't missed them too much. It would be nice to take my kids to a movie. It would be nice to take my kids swimming. We used to go every other weekend. You know, there are things that I do miss. So just those things, just social things that we've gone without. I have not gone without any food or money or anything like that. I've had plenty of gas in my car. I'm very grateful for what I have, and I feel very blessed. So. Question 5. What are you most thankful for? I think before anything else, with everything going on right now, I would have to say my health. Because if you don't have your health, it's hard to focus on anything else. I'm grateful that I'm not sick. I work in a hospital. I've been very fortunate not to contract anything, not to be exposed to anything. I don't really work in that area. So, what was the question? I'm thankful also for my kids, and, you know, despite the physical distancing going on, my kids and I share 50-50 custody with their mother, so I still see my kids every day and every other weekend, and they have been wonderful in helping lift my spirits. I have gotten down a few times with this situation as it has been, and they've been very good at lifting my spirits. And also my adult kids too. I have 2 adult sons that I love very much, and you know, all of them have been a very uplifting source for me. So I'm grateful for my kids and my health. I'm grateful for my house and my car and my job. I'm grateful for everything I have, because I grew up very poor and on welfare, and I haven't had to live that way as an adult, and so I don't take those things for granted. I know how quickly they can disappear. So yes, very grateful for all of those things. And I'm grateful for you guys watching my videos, and being tagged is always a nice gesture. I try to participate in them as much as possible. I think I missed a couple last year, and I apologize if you tagged me and I didn't get to it. I didn't mean to. There was a lot going on in my personal life last year. So anyway, thanks for watching my videos, guys. I am thankful for it. I really am. Otherwise, why am I doing this? Okay, question number 6. What do you miss the most? I miss being able to have company or to go visit somebody I care about. I miss being close with people. I miss the just natural human closeness that exists in the world usually. Stuff keeps falling off my tree. Anyway, that's mostly what I miss. Physical closeness to people I care about. And you know, I'm single. This is kind of personal, but what the hell? I'm sure other people out there are going through this too. Being single and having all of this distancing going on, dating has been impossible. So I would like to have the opportunity to go somewhere with someone I care about and spend time with them in a close and affectionate way, and have not been able to do that. So yeah, I do miss that. What else? What else we got here? How long has it been since you have been to a campsite? Well, my friends, you're looking at it. However, before today, the last time I was here at this spot was the last time I was at an actual campsite. This isn't an official campsite. This is like in the middle of nowhere campsite that only I know about. The last time I was at a campsite was here, and it was in November of last year. It's been a long time. So today is the most recent that I've been at a campsite, and you're here with me. Yay! All right. Next, what is your favorite quarantine food? Okay, I was just talking about this in another video I'm filming up here. I have gained a lot of weight while this has all been going on because, like Nicole, I've ordered a lot of pizza. Well, I don't know if she's ordered a lot of pizza. She said her favorite quarantine food has been pizza. It's warm and crunchy and fresh, and it's comforting, and pizza's wonderful, isn't it? So yes, I was probably eating pizza twice a week because it was easy. I love to cook. I love looking up a recipe and just diving in and making a delicious meal. I have no problem cooking. It's an enjoyable, relaxing thing for me. But sometimes you get to that middle of the week and you're just like tired and burned out, and you're like, screw it, I'm ordering pizza. Well, in the process, I've gained about 11 pounds since this whole thing started. So I sat around all winter, and then I sat around some more and ordered a lot of pizza. So I've got some weight to lose, my friends. Pizza has been my quarantine food as well, Nicole, and unfortunately it's also been my nemesis. So I've got a spare tire here I need to lose before I start backpacking, because I'm embarrassed about it. Not just the way it looks, but the way it feels when I'm hiking, the way I look physically, the way I feel about myself, and that kind of thing. So I'm not ordering pizza for a very long time. Not doing it. Finally, let's see. Number 9, how are you exercising or working out? I have a treadmill at home. I have those little push-up things that you do push-ups on. I walk a lot at my job, and I hike and I backpack, and I'm just starting to get back into that, and I've noticed that I'm a bit winded. Coming up here to this spot, I got a bit winded, so all of those things keep me busy. My kids keep me on my feet too. But as far as enjoyable exercise, I also have a mountain bike that I just bought new tubes for that I need to install just to ride around my neighborhood and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of ways that I'm mostly a cardio guy. If swimming pools were open, I would swim, but they're not. So yeah, that's it. And number 10 is who you're gonna tag. So here's the deal with that. I just put out a video of my all-time favorite backpacking trip not too long ago, and I tagged like 3 people, and this wants me to tag 5 people. So I think I'm not going to tag anybody, because 3 of those people of the 5 have already been tagged for other videos. So I think I feel the same way you do, Nicole. I'm under no obligation whatsoever. This is just a fun thing to do, and if you don't do it, you don't do it. It's okay. It doesn't offend me. I'm just doing it because I think it's fun, and I thought I would participate. So having said that, I'm not going to tag anybody. I'm just going to say, if you feel like making a video answering these questions, feel free to share it with me. I'd love to watch it. If you just want to put in the comments down below any of these questions, any of your answers to any of these questions, how you've been coping with the physical distancing that's been going on, and how you've been coping mentally and spiritually and emotionally with it all, I'd really be interested in knowing. And I've seen a spike in people coming to the hospital for I don't work in the mental health field. I work in a hospital strictly with mentally ill people, people with alcohol and drug addiction, that kind of thing. A wide spectrum of people, and I've seen a spike in people really struggling with this. So if you're listening to this, it's gonna get better. We're gonna be okay. It's cliche and cheesy, but yes, we are in this together, and I hope you are all healthy and safe. Having said that, I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. I've rambled on long enough. Thank you, Nicole Hikesalot, for tagging me, and I'm going to get back to filming the other video I'm up here to film. I'm Utah Steve. Thanks for watching another video. Do yourself a favor, get off the couch, get outside, and have some fun. The views are spectacular. And if you can't get outside, I thought I would lean back on my hammock, but it's not there. If you can't get outside, come along with me. I could use the company. See you in the next one.